The September 22nd, 2025 Ohio County Board of Education meeting is hereby called to order at 6 p.m. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome, everybody, to our meeting. It's good to see a packed room. Means there's some interest. Dr. Miller, item 2 on our agenda, superintendent's information, please.
Yes, just want to share that today was our Professional Learning Day. So our staff members, both service and professional staff, participated in several pieces of training, either required by the state, requested by staff members. Various groups worked on IXL data, GSA data, makerspace, interactive labs, and just like I said, a variety of training. So we appreciate all the time that they took to prepare and participate today. And just want to remind that we have our parent advisory meeting tomorrow in this room at 4:30.
Any questions for Dr. Miller? Thank you, Dr. Miller.
And Dr. Riddle or Ms. Butine, if you could turn the air on. Thank you. Thank you.
Try to get some air circulating for everybody. All right, item 3 on our agenda is Moments for Mission. Molly, would you like to kick us off?
Sure. First, I'd like to congratulate our boys golf team on bringing home the OVAC championship. I want to congratulate Brendan Wack, our senior football player, who's just running for 1,000,000 yards every game. It's like it's hard to believe how many yards he's running for. So congrats to him and to the football team on their success. And then lastly, I do want to hit on something that's been an important issue in our world over the last 12 days or so. About a week and a half ago, Steve Novotny had asked me to come on his radio show to talk about the board's recent vote declining to explore a policy related to release time for religious instruction. And so I was that day prepared to go talk about the First Amendment as it relates to religious freedom. But in the hours before that was when Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So Steve and I ended up spending a lot of time talking about the First Amendment, whether the freedom of religion, the freedom of speech, and the importance of of those items to just the foundation of our society and of our country. And as I've really wrestled with that over the last week and a half, I've come out with an overriding hope and prayer that I have for our world and specifically for our community. And that would be that God would bring good out of all evil, and that neighbors and community members, especially in a place like Ohio County, where I feel like it's more of a tight-knit community, that people can come together who have different viewpoints and have respectful conversations with one another and show each other love and show each other grace. So that's what I want to say. Thanks.
Thank you, Molly. Ann?
I'd like to welcome everybody to our meeting tonight, and I'd like to say, Miss Tiffany Barnes, it's a great feat that you've accomplished. Our football team's doing great, and I'd like for the county to realize that Ohio County Schools has a lot to offer, and we have over 50 different clubs that your children can join to be a part and to make their school years fun in Ohio County. And like I say, the golf team, that's a feat there. Mr. Hadley, I work closely with him in the greenhouse and that a lot. So Mr. Hadley's done well with the golf team, and I think all the students in Ohio County, no matter if it's a small thing or a big thing, but I think Ohio County is a wonderful place for you to have your children. And thank you for all coming, and I'll talk again later.
Thank you, Ann. Andy?
Thank you, Mr. President. I, too, wanted to highlight the golf team and congratulate them for winning the OVACs. It's kind of neat. I work at Oglebay Park, and I work up at Spidell, and I've seen some of these young men and ladies grow up in the golf world, and it's kind of neat to see them become accomplished golfers and to win some awards. So congratulations to them. I went to the football game on Friday on the island, and during the third period, we were losing, but it was a very close game, so I went down on the sidelines. And I'm so glad I did, because I was able to witness Brendan Wack just tear it up. And he is one special young man, not only from an athletic standpoint, but also from an academic standpoint. He's an outstanding young man. And seeing, when that hole opened up and I was looking right at it and he was coming at me, I got goosebumps just thinking about it. It was really exciting. I guess that's all for me right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Bernie?
Just a couple things. I saw where the high school's going to recondition the OVMC letters. So being a former OVMC employee, I thought that was great to see. And then I drove by Woodsdale Elementary School the other day and saw it was the 50-year anniversary, which made me feel really old since I was in the first fifth grade class there. It's hard to believe that was 50 years ago that it opened. And then Tiffany, congratulations. What a great honor. Very proud. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Bernie. The only thing I have to add is wanted to thank Project BEST for its hosting several students from Wheeling Park High School, working on some of the CTEs and allowing them to operate some heavy equipment. That was probably a nice day for those kids. All right, moving on to item 4 on the agenda, which is the Parade of Champions.
This is my favorite part. So we are here this evening in the Parade of Champions to recognize Ohio County Schools Teacher of the Year. Well, we back up. Wheeling Middle School's Teacher of the Year, Ohio County Schools Teacher of the Year, and the West Virginia Teacher of the Year, right here in our room, and I couldn't be prouder. I just want to share a couple of things. You know, when you Google you, all this wonderful stuff comes up. No, it's amazing. So Tiffany Barnes is a special education teacher at Wheeling Middle School. She teaches autism in her class. She teaches in the autistic classroom. She has a professional teaching certification, multi-categorical special education, pre-K through adult. She has a Bachelor of Arts degree in Human Development and Family Studies from American Military University, a Master of Education in Reading from West Liberty. She is a 2-time Iraq War veteran, having served in the United States Army Police. And before becoming a full-time teacher, she worked in various support roles as a substitute aide and cook. She founded and initiated multiple programs in Wheeling Middle School and the community. The Autism Acceptance 5K race to support special education classrooms in Ohio County, Wreaths Across America program in local cemeteries, and coaches and leads Girls on the Run Heart and Soul team at Wheeling Middle School. Barnes says she loves to see growth in her students academically, verbally, etc. She particularly finds joy when nonverbal students begin to speak words than sentences. She emphasizes connection, belonging, and making students feel important. She believes that when students feel connected with teachers and peers and feel a sense of belonging, learning follows. Tiffany was named the 2026 Teacher of the Year by the West Virginia Board of Education and the West Virginia Department of Education, and her term begins January 1st. So I had the honor and privilege to travel to Charleston, sit in the audience, tell my colleagues and friends they could just pack up and go home because I felt that confident that Tiffany was just that special person. She gave a speech that there were lots of tears in the audience. The lives that she has touched and the things that she has done are to be commended. And we are very proud of you and super proud that we are your family at High County Schools family. So please help me welcome West Virginia Teacher of the Year, Tiffany Barnes.
Thank you. I am beyond honored to represent Ohio County Schools in West Virginia, and I'll do my absolute best. As far as Teacher of the Year, I think every single person in our county, especially for the middle school, I love our school family, and we have an amazing just group of staff members, teachers, and everything. So my goal and mission is to highlight that whenever this year comes. And additionally, inclusion is something I really want to represent, and veterans as teachers. If there's other things that I can bring to light that's not something that's, specifically in my realm, I'd be happy to move forward and highlight all that. But thank you, everyone, for supporting me. Thank you guys for supporting me. Congratulations to you also. And I'm honored and thank you for everything. And thank your students. I have a student parent here and I love them and they're the reason why I'm here. Not so much because of me, but because of them. So.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Mr. President, may I say something?
Sure.
Thank you very much. I had the opportunity, and we all had the opportunity to look at a video of Ms. Barnes teaching. With my years of experience as a principal, I looked at her video and scrutinized what she was doing. I must say it was probably one of the most awesome lessons I've ever seen in my 30-some years of being in education. Her ability to know science, understand what autistic kids need, what autistic kids need, she hit it right on the head. She took them into a real-world situation, helped them, they were making milkshakes, and they were buying the ingredients, and it was very tactile, it was very on point. She communicated with those kids. Every time they did something correct, she said, "Good job." She was very, very positive. After I watched that, I said, I would have loved to have worked with this young lady. It would have been my pleasure to have her in my classroom. She is an outstanding teacher, and we can't say enough about you, young lady. Best of luck to you, okay?
Congratulations, like everyone has said, we're really proud of you. And like Andy said, that the video is a very good picture of how well you love your students and how good you are at your job. So, thank you.
All right, congratulations and thank you. Moving on to item 5, personnel. Dr. Miller.
Yes, we'd like to begin by recommending Haley Deacle. I'm not sure if Haley's in the room.
She's not able to make it.
Okay. Then I'm not recommending her. No, I'm kidding. She's being recommended for a position as a 200-day countywide instrumental chorus general music teacher assigned to Madison and West Liberty. Also like to congratulate our professionals upgrading degree status, Morgan Adams from a bachelor's to a bachelor's plus 15 at Triadelphia, Camden D. Amico from a master's plus 30 to a master's plus 45 at Elm Grove, Genevieve Fry from a bachelor's to a bachelor's plus 15 at Bethlehem, and Zachary Musilli from a bachelor's to a master's plus 15. Also want to draw your attention to the long list of people that are experiencing increase due to House Bill 206. And those are for incentives for people that have degrees in special, or that are teaching special ed and mathematics. So that is a critical area of need for us. Also, would like to welcome Julie Coe being recommended for a position as a 200-day countywide supervisory aid paraprofessional assigned to Bethlehem. Carrie Gump being recommended for a position as a 200-day countywide supervisory aid assigned to Ritchie. And Rachel Perry being recommended for a position as a 200-day countywide supervisory aid paraprofessional, RBT, assigned to Wheeling Middle School. And from items 148 up to 1 as presented.
All right, thank you, Dr. Miller. I know there's some other things, as far as personnel matters we need to discuss. Could I have a motion to enter into executive session under West Virginia Code 69A4B?
So moved.
I have a
Second.
first. I have a first and a second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye to go into executive session. Aye. All right, we are entering executive